We won. We literally won. I don't even know how. Oh my gosh, bro. JJ McCarthy is amazing. Now look, okay. Realistically, that game was not the greatest to start, you know. I literally was so mad. I think everyone on Vikings Twitter was literally crashing out. I'm included, but we won, and I apologize to JJ McCarthy, okay? Now look, he may not be the greatest quarterback, but he's a rookie. Well, not literally, but he is. He's a literal rookie. He played nothing. He didn't play anything. He didn't even have practice on the field because he was injured. So we were all assuming he was going to be this greatest quarterback. We know he's a winning quarterback, but like, look at him. If you actually look at that fourth quarter, just watch the fourth quarter only. Don't pay attention to anything else before that. He grew into a real good quarterback. He was terrible. He was Anthony Richardson bad. Maybe even worse to start. But then again, he wasn't given a chance to actually play. And he finished the game, and we won. Now look, again, that pick six, pretty bad. But it didn't help that we didn't have Christian Darrisaw. Christian Darrisaw being out definitely sucked. Get rid of that school guy. He doesn't deserve to have that last name on this team. He was bad. Like, I would rather have Blake Brandel there. I would rather have some random person than that guy. That guy was terrible. Like, if he's not cut by the end of this day, by the end of today, I don't know what's going to happen. But let's look at the stats real quick. I'm not going to look at the Bears stats because I don't give a crap. If you guys care, go look at it yourself. I'm a Vikings fan, not a Bears fan. Now, passing, JJ McCarthy was efficient outside of that interception. He went 13 for 20, 143, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. He also had a pick six, but again, we're not going to talk about that. Now, rushing, let me quickly talk about this real quick. Jordan Mason is RB1. Now, I like Aaron Jones. You know, he was really good. He was clutch with that touchdown. I'm going to be honest. But he didn't have a rushing touchdown. He had a receiving touchdown. Aaron Jones was 3 for 44 and a touchdown on receiving. He was 8 for 23 rushing. Jordan Mason was 15 for 68, really efficient. JJ McCarthy was 25 and a touchdown. Most of those yards being from, you know, the touchdown that he had at the end. So Justin Jefferson, when he was given the ball, he was really good. 4 for 44 and a touchdown. That's like 10 yards per carry. Jalen Naylor had a 15-yard catch, and TJ Hawkinson, 3 for 15. He was basically a safety blanket. Adam Thielen did have a really bad drop. Justin Jefferson did have that bad drop. I missed that play, but I saw it all over Vikings Twitter when I went upstairs to go tell my mom, we're awesome. But yeah, no, obviously, we're awesome. Now, obviously, our injuries, our depth definitely needed help. But in this fourth quarter, in the second half, our defense was amazing. In the first half, our defense was failing. Our defense could not sack a quarterback even if they tried. Well, clearly they were trying. But you know what I mean. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't sack a baby. It was crazy. But at the end, you know, Hargrave got 2 really good sacks. Eric Wilson even muffed a punt. No, it wasn't a block punt, but it was a muff punt. So it gave us really good field. You know what I'm trying to say. It gave us field advantage. And Will the freaking thrill. Bro, this guy was clutch. He's 2 for 2 on extra points. 1 for 1 on extra points. 2 for 2 on field goals with a long of 59. A 59-yard field goal to end the second half. Crazy. When we actually have a good O-line, JJ McCarthy, when he has enough... Bro, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out that I'm glitching. When he actually has the chance to throw it deep, he can. He can make those dots. We know he can. I was frustrated. I basically gave up after the second half. I stayed watching the game, though. That's the most important part, is I stayed watching. I could have turned that game off and gave up. Just like a lot of those Bills fans did when they were losing 40-25. I wouldn't leave the field. I'm staying on the field 24/7. Not 24/7. I'm staying on the field till the game's done. Bro, I'm too hyped up right now, bro. I could run through a freaking wall. Oh my gosh. Now look, at first I was pissed off at Kevin O'Connell. I was mad. I was like, why are we just babying J.J. McCarthy? And then once we threw it, the pick six happened. But the point is, we won. We did get close at the end. We were up 27 to 17, I believe. And I think it was 17-6 in the first half. So once we got to 27-16, whatever it was, 27-17, I forget what it is, whatever we were at, we let up a touchdown. Obviously, that last play was not a PI. That was not just because Theo slammed DJ Moore and, obviously gave him a big injury. Hopefully he's better, obviously. Sorry, bro, we won. We're legit 1-0. We are 1-0 to start the season. Now, I knew we were going to be 1-0 before the game started. I knew we were going to win. I knew we were going to beat the Bears. We almost beat the Vikings. We almost beat ourselves. But, I stayed watching the game. I didn't give up. My mom was like, why are you still watching this game? We're getting crushed. I'm like, because I'm a Vikings fan. I'm going to stay watching. And I did. And I'm happy. Well, hopefully now we got our mistakes out of the way and we are going to beat the no Drake London Falcons. So, yeah, we're 1-0, baby! Sorry, I just can't think right now. I'm so happy, so tired at the same time. Next week now, we win. Peace.